All right, good morning, everyone. I am here at High Ridge Scrub in Boynton Beach, Florida. This is just off of Highway 95. It should be a pretty small little natural area. Online, I think it said it's about 40 acres or so, and it's a mix of paved and unpaved trail, loop about 0.6 miles in length. So I'm just going to do a walk through, check out this area, see if I can see some tortoises and any other unique flora or fauna. It's a little side path down here I'm going to check out, see what we see. All right, this is really closing up quickly. Not sure if many humans come this way. Oh, there's a black racer. That scared me. I don't know if you saw that on camera. Snake. But in addition to snakes, of course, there are also wild boar out here. And this trail has nothing left to it. And I don't have a machete, so I don't feel like doing too much bushwhack. Returning to the paved path. Not sure where to go here. I'm feeling like going right again. Tiny little loop leads you to this shaded pavilion and a marked unpaved trail, so marked unpaved trail it is. There's actually a little bit of a topographical change here. Little hill right there, and off to the right a pretty steep little ridge, which is maybe normal to most people, but here in South Florida that stands out a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go up into the thin air, summiting this what looks to be about 8-foot hill. The trail turns into a maze of little offshoots and side paths. It smells really nice back here with all the pine needles, several cardinals flying around, but this is turning into one of those sort of choose your own adventure sort of natural areas, which I actually really like, where there's a lot of options, sometimes not a clear path, so you have a sense of being sort of out in nature in a pretty raw way. Trying to get to this ridge over here. Oh, rabbit. I don't know if you saw that. Scampering towards this incline. All right. I'm gonna go up here. This is about as sharp of an incline as you'll see anywhere in South Florida. There's the rabbit. Pretty brazen. I've been having a standoff with this rabbit, and the rabbit is gonna win. Have a nice day, Mr. Rabbit. At the base of this ridge, we have a gopher tortoise burrow and saw palmetto, and now it's time to scamper up to relish the opportunity to ascend a little bit of something down here. All right, now we're at the top. A bit of a vista. And there's the fence line right up against people's backyards. So we'll walk the perimeter a bit. It's kind of cool. Got some haunted houses, abandoned shacks, places that I would not want to wake up in unexpectedly at 3 in the morning. Going back into the corner of the park. Feels a little weird back here. And the highway's very close by, and we know that in the vicinity of highways is a lot of stuff that goes on. Fern, also called lace fern. It's not really asparagus though, kind of looks like it. Let's continue plunging back here. taking a shade break underneath the sea grape and beside this gumbo limbo. Here's some more of that dodder, that vine. And here's a cool little thing right here. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I like the look of it. If anyone knows what that is, let me know. Red-bellied woodpecker up there. Probably can't really see it. There it is. Yeah, you can see the profile. Time to descend the ridge. My time at high elevation is over. Let's see what's off in this direction. There's a bunch of glass on the ground right here. Shards of glass all over the place. Not a nice place to stop, drop, and roll. And who knows how that got there. Just heard a quite loud rustling off in those bushes over there. There's a pit right here. A little cactus. Who knows what's hiding back here? Back uphill. I know it's so banal to most, but I'm getting a little kick out of going up and down these little hills. And now we're into this silver green little valley. Unexpected and pleasant. Now I'm pretty confident that I'm the only person out here right now. However, there are signs that people have been here before, such as this heart made of pine cones, which is a nice little indicator of past human presence as opposed to the trash and water bottles that are often left. Got some more topography out here. Kind of a Martian landscape. I see a really nice looking rock on that ledge over there, so I'm gonna go check that out. Looks like it's made for sitting and perching. All right, definitely a sitting spot right here. Here's something that's a little bit curious up on this ridge. There's this pole sticking out of the ground, and some old structure down there. It almost looks like it could be the mouth of an old mine, though I wouldn't expect that. I just don't know what it is, and there's nothing else really around. If you have an idea, again, let me know. All right, still milling around. Just going all over the place. Seeing what there is to see. Looks like there is someone blocking the path. Excuse me, sir, I'm coming through. I will just yield the path to him. Onward he goes. Let's go for tortoise. As opposed to the super creepy haunted shack on the other side, this is a nice alternative. What looks to be a nursery adjacent to the other edge of the park. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I hear mariachi music coming out of the forest. I think it's most likely by the highway, some building over there. But I like to think of a mariachi band just playing back here on their own. More red-bellied woodpeckers up there, chirping away. This seems to be their stomping grounds. You see them right there up in the tree? All right, I stumbled across the Blaze Trail again, and it looks like it's taking me back to the parking lot. I can see my car off in the distance. So that will be wrapping up this video of High Ridge Scrub here in Boynton. This place was quite a bit more interesting than I expected. I did not expect the inclines, some unique features and plants back there. That sitting rock was excellent. Highly recommend this place. It feels a lot bigger than you would think if you just look at a map. Come check it out. Have a nice day.